have some brief information about our trainers, and then I will give the floor to them. Dr. Dimitrios Chollis is the head of IT at Resus Brands. He has a PhD in electrical engineering. He's an expert in advanced information systems, big data, sensors, augmented reality technologies, and agricultural informatics. With more than 90 published papers and 30 European Union and national projects, he brings deep tech insights to real-world challenges. And again, we have with us Ilias Monastriotis. He's a computer engineer at Resus Brands. He's specializing in web technologies and cutting-edge digital solutions. He also builds robust platforms that streamline operations and enhance digital experiences. Thank you again for your time, Ilias, and the floor is yours.
So the topic we are going to discuss today is Google Data Analytics. And we are also going to talk about how we can use this data in the tourism sector. Let's discuss why data is so important in today's world. So data is called the new gold. And this because it's really valuable, because we can analyze data and reveal behaviors, trends, and opportunities. In the tourism sector, the customer choices are emotional and fast changing, and data helps us stay one step ahead. Data shapes our daily choices. Data can guide what we watch, where we go, and what we buy even before we realize it. That's why it is used in many platforms we use in our daily lives, and makes our experience in the web world better. So data, in fact, it does not record the world, but it shapes how we experience it, and that's a result of a lot of users that they are feeding with data all these platforms like Google, and what we will see this webinar for also almost everyone, because data is valuable for tourism business owners, for NGOs and community workers, for job seekers and freelancers, and also for digital learners or students, because anyone can have benefit from analyzing data and finding out new solutions. So in this point, do you want to tell us which one of these roles best describes you? Okay, I see we have people from Greece and from abroad. I see a digital marketer working in the United Arab Emirates. That has to be really interesting. So George says that, and I really think he's using and the results in his daily life and his work schedule. I see some hotels here. We are going to talk about this kind of businesses later, because they have a lot of benefits by analyzing the behavior of their customers. We have also NGOs. Thank you all for your responses, and let's move on. So let's talk about the basics of the data analytics. As you can see here, to turn information into insights, there are some steps. We are beginning from raw data. We will explain this later. We analyze them. Then we have the insights from the analysis reports that we take from our tools like Google Analytics dashboard, which you will see live later. I have prepared something, and then using these insights, we can make some evidence-based decisions that will help us and our businesses to have more clients or improve in any section. Let's talk about how Google collects data. Google actually tracks users' action using small code tags. These tags are called tracking tags, which are tiny bits of code over our scripts. Maybe some experts here can understand it, but it's not something you have to know. These tracking tags, as their name says, they are tracking what we click, where we are coming from, and how long we will stay in each website or each page. All this data that is gathered is it's private, and it will not show our identity in any occasion. So we don't have to worry about these issues. Let's move on to the analysis of the numbers and the understanding of metrics, which are the sessions, the bounce rate, the average time on each site, and the traffic sources. Each one of these indicators that they actually are shows us some behavior. For example, bounce rate, which is a really interesting indicator, shows a percentage of users who left without interacting, and it's the best indicator to see whether our website needs improvements or no. So we will talk later again about these indicators, and let's move on to our next topic. And let's now talk about the analytics in tourism. The tourism nowadays is digital, so the decisions are data driven because everything in the digital world is based on data. Analytics can help us understand traveler behaviors, and this way we can reach them better. So, some things analytics can show us are which pages attract the most visitors, where tourists are coming from. There are some parameters here, like the country, the device, and the language. And we can also see when our bookings or the interest in our websites or pages reach a peak. So we know when we actually have to focus maybe on some advertising and other marketing techniques. That's an interesting fact here that I found doing some research online. In 2023, over 80% of travel bookings were made online, and over half of them were from mobile devices. This means that complete majority of users are now online. They are not based on any agencies that was happening in the past. So all people that they are now working in that tourism section, they have actually to focus on their web environment, let's say this way. So, some facts to understand the real impact of the analytics in tourism and the analysis and all the results we can take from this data. Every number in reflects the real visitor behavior. So, if from our side we can understand this correctly, we can act smarter and we can reach in better ways our customers. Also, 74% of travel marketers, which are some experts in this section, say data analytics improves decision making and leads to higher customer satisfaction. So we can see that it's not only a topic, not only about let's say IT experts, but for all the people involved in that huge market. So now let's talk about the metrics, and let's make a quick introduction to the Google Analytics, which is the main platform. It's the most used analytics platform worldwide. Fact is that over 28 million websites use Google Analytics. So this means the majority of users they trust Google Analytics dashboard that I will guide you through in the next minutes. So uh, you can see some key metrics here as well. Like before, we discussed about the bounce rate. We will see live the traffic, how we can analyze the traffic, which is also really important. We will talk about session duration, which is how long the customer will stay in our page, in our website, and the top pages are about the most visited parts of our website. So, some other facts here we can see is that 53% of travelers abandon a site that takes more than 3 seconds to load. This is really important because we see that we have to invest in the quality of our websites and our apps if we want to have a place in the market. Next, over 70% of travel planning is done on mobile devices, as we mentioned before. So we have to develop our platforms to be mobile friendly, not only working in a desktop, be ready to reach all our customers. So let's talk now about businesses and NGOs and how they can benefit from this data. Let's talk about the differences between NGOs and businesses. A non-governmental organization works for social, environmental, or cultural causes, and the main difference is that they are not working for profit. On the other hand, a business offers products and services, and their main goal is to make a profit. Some examples are hotels, as our participants said. There are some people owning hotels here or working in hotels. So that's clearly a business, and they know very well the difference. So let's see how data actually benefit businesses. It is a fact that businesses who use these analytics are 23 more times likely to acquire new customers. That's a huge number, as you can see. That gives a great advantage to those who invest in data and technologies and everything in this section. So, uh, what actually data helps business owners and employees in their work? They can understand visitor behaviors because they can see which pages attract the most attention and where people are abandoning their site. So they know where they have to make some improvements and where they are going very well. So next we can talk about the return of investment, because the main goal of businesses is to how to make some profit. They invest some money. The return of investment is an indicator that shows if their investment is profitable or not. So we can track which actions, which marketing actions like a Facebook campaign or a social media campaign in general will bring us tourists and more clients. Moving on, data helps us target the right audience and see which part of our users is actually buying our products or our services. Some more about the businesses. They can actually be benefited by making data-driven decisions data-driven decisions are it's the main thing that we have discussed, and it's actually the decisions that the data helps them to make these insights and analyze the results of the analysis. Next, we can localize the effort because using analytics, we know where customers are coming from. We know, for example, in which country we have more customers, where we have to focus on our marketing actions. And finally, we can boost the engagement and loyalty because as a result of personalized newsletters, campaigns, the user and the client actually feels involved and will choose again and again the same provider. So let's talk about the NGOs now. The main goal of the NGOs is actually the impact they have in the society and not the profit. So NGOs that they are actually using and benefit from their analytics, they can see a huge increase in the engagement on their targeted campaigns. So they can measure the impact of some campaigns they make at the beginning, and then they can target in those who see that they have the most people joining and help them grow their audience. Next, these organizations can optimize the awareness campaigns, which is their main part in the way they work, by using targeted social media, blogs, and spread their message the best way. So they can also reach the right supporters by making the same actions. Next, they can understand the behavior of the people engaging in their campaigns and the volunteers, because these organizations, the people that are taking part in these actions are actually volunteers, and this way they can gather more and more people to help them with their work. Finally, based on the insights and the results of the analysis, they can adjust their marketing actions like the tours, their workshops, and every other action they are actually organizing. Next, I want to show you a live demonstration. This is a screenshot of the dashboard of the Google Data Analytics. What you can see here is the visitors in the last 3 months, how they are growing, or they are even when they reach the peaks, the lows, and then you can see a chart that shows where actually these people are coming from, which is the traffic source. This is the traffic, the first diagram, and then is the source. I think you can see my window
Yes.
here. Okay,
Yes, we
perfect.
can see
So
it.
this is a WordPress website. If you are familiar with website development, WordPress is a powerful tool that helps us build these sites, and Google is actually cooperating here and has made their site kit, as they have named it, and this one is tracking all these data and all these numbers that we actually have to study later and get some results from them. So when we actually open this dashboard here, we choose traffic, so I have already chose. In the first diagram, these diagrams are also very well designed. We can see everything here, as you can see while I'm moving my mouse all over the screen. I can see every day how many users I had in my website. I can also see here the increase in the visitors. That's a good thing. If I had a decrease, I had to make some decisions to fix some things or maybe invest in marketing. You can see this chart. Channels are actually how the users found our website. Referral means referral links are some links that it's something like the ads, but in a different form. As you can see, this is almost 15%, which is 38 users. Next, we have the locations. Let's give it a moment here to fetch the data from the database. Okay, perfect. We can see that Greece is the leading power here with the 34% of the users. And what does this actually tell the owner of the website or the designer? That the next campaign has to be targeted in Greece. We have a lot of users from desktop. This platform is maybe working better in desktop, and we have the mobile users as well. Especially in the tourism section, we can see that we have to invest, as we mentioned before, in mobile web development, because people are now using their smartphones. So we can see the search traffic over the last days. Some diagrams here showing at first sight they may be complicated, but they are really not if you actually study them. Here everything you may want to track. So that's how people found our website from the search bar from their browser, what they actually wrote in the browser. So this has to can tell us a lot of things about their behavior, and can help us make some decisions to appear our website when, for example, writing in the browser a boost project and not when writing curriculum marketing. Next, we have the top content website pages here. This is the home page in number one, the login page, the courses page, and we can see the numbers. We can see that also that the session duration is way longer here in the home page. So we can guess that they are actually they are interested in the content of our website. If the duration was 2 seconds, that means they left the site the moment they opened it. So this is has to do with the bounce rate we talked before, and the bounce rate in that occasion would be way bigger in percentage. There are also many other services Google offers for advanced users. Get access to more data and more results, and easier maybe. More about these analytics. They can appear for 90 days. Our last search was 28 days. Here we have more visitors in the 90 days. We must have these green insights and not have any declines in our numbers. Okay, that's it from the live demonstration. Are there any questions or anything else you want to see here before I leave this page? Okay, I don't see any.
Yeah, our participants, if you can also use the chat function to ask your questions
Okay,
if you have any.
okay. Now that's what I wanted to mention in this webinar, and now let's make a quick recap and summarize everything we have discussed. So, what I believe you should remember from this webinar: Google Analytics actually has to do with some insights, some smart insights, and they are called smart because they help us understand the behavior of our customers and make better decisions and help our businesses or our organizations or our personal careers grow way faster. So this is also something for everyone, a topic for everyone. You don't have to be an expert to use this data. It can actually help you independently of your role and your degree. Let's say this way. Okay. So next about the metrics. The key metrics are very important because they can reveal a lot of information like how our users, if they are happy with what they find in our websites, if they are leaving our website early, and how they find us. Um, as we already said, we can make better decisions because we can make personalized decisions, target decisions, let's say it better. And finally, one quick sentence you have to remember is that data is power in today's world. So even a basic use of Google Analytics can make a big impact on visibility, engagement, and success of a business or an organization. And you don't need to be an expert to use these insights and benefit from them. So, thank you all for being here today. I will be happy to hear any questions if there are. Next, we can close this webinar.
Thank you, Ilyas, for your presentation.
Okay, perfect. So, I believe we can have a really nice discussion here with our participants for the next minutes.
Mhm.
Okay, Aaron asks, where can we access the link for Google Analytics? Um, well, actually, Google Analytics works independently for each website. In the demonstration I show you, it was for a website. It was connected to my personal account and to the account I also, not only to my Google account but to the account I have in WordPress, the platform that we are using. So for privacy and security reasons, you can, there is not a link that I can send you and access this data, but I think there are some live demonstrations or free demonstrations online where you can actually roam through this dashboard and see everything like what I show you here. Next, you can also you also try. I don't know how familiar Elena is with the IT part of the computing part of this topic here, but the way I have access in this data is actually by uh, installing a plugin, that Google has already made in my WordPress dashboard, and then it starts working. You cannot see the results at the same time you download it, because it needs about 2 or 3 days to gather the first data and track the behavior of your customers and the website, how it is growing, or how it is used by everyone. And after 2 or 3 days, it starts showing you this data.
Okay, thank you again for your participation. Please don't forget to follow us on social media, and see you on the following webinar. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.